Imagine waking up one day without financial stress, where every choice you make is driven by freedom, not fear, right? Yet most of us aren't there. We're here, in the daily grind, waiting for a financial breakthrough. But what if you could start moving toward that reality today? No lottery win needed. We'll unlock why personal finance is essential for achieving that freedom. And more importantly, the simple steps to get started right now. This isn't just another lecture on money. It's the roadmap to control, growth, and financial peace. So stick around. Your financial freedom journey starts here. Number 1, why personal finance is important. Let's start with the burning question. Why is personal finance so important? Well, here's a fact that may surprise you. Over 60% of Americans feel financially stressed every day. That stress doesn't just disappear, it follows you, affecting your health, relationships, and even your mental clarity. Imagine being in your late 20s or early 30s, finally earning decent money, only to realize your debt is higher than your savings. Terrifying, right? But it doesn't have to be. Understanding personal finance can help you avoid this trap. Ever wonder why adulting is so expensive? Or why no one warned you about taxes on that first paycheck? Knowing how to manage your money is like having a cheat code for real life. You can make better choices, have a stronger safety net, and, believe it or not, start seeing opportunities for growth you never thought possible. So here's the thing, personal finance isn't just about money. It's about gaining the power to live life on your terms. Now that we've got a sense of why this matters, let's dive into the how. How do you actually start? Number 2, how to get started. If you've been waiting for a sign to get your finances in order, this is it. Let's break it down into actionable steps that will make a real difference. Point 1. Start with a budget. Budgeting sounds boring. I get it. But think of it as a way to buy back your freedom. A budget is like a map for your money. Without it, you're wandering through life blindfolded. Start with something simple, like the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income for essentials, 30% for things you enjoy, and 20% for savings and investments. But what about debt? Can you really save if you have loans hanging over you? Well, let's tackle that next. Point 2. Attack high-interest debt. First, debt isn't just a weight, it's a thief. Every dollar spent on interest is a dollar you could have invested in you. Focus on high-interest debts first, like credit cards, using methods like the avalanche or snowball approach. Pay more than the minimum, even if it's only a little bit more. Quick question, when was the last time you really looked at your interest rates? If you're not sure, it's time to check. Now that we're trimming away the debt, let's look at where your money should go. Point 3, build an emergency fund. This step often gets overlooked, but let's be real, life loves throwing curveballs. An emergency fund is like having your own personal safety net, 3 to 6 months of living expenses tucked away just in case. It gives you peace of mind and stops you from dipping into savings. So once you have that safety net, what's next? How do you actually grow your money? Let's move on to the exciting part. Point 4, start investing. Early investing is where the real magic of wealth building happens. You don't need a massive fortune to start. It's about the time you put into the market, not timing the market. The earlier you start, the more your money works for you. This is where the power of compounding comes in, and it's a game changer. Imagine doubling your money with just your current savings simply by letting it grow. Tempting, right? That's the power of making your money work for you, instead of just sitting in a savings account. By now, you might be wondering, is that all there is? Budget, pay off debt, save, invest. Well, yes and no. Because the real challenge isn't in knowing what to do, it's in doing it consistently. Number 3, why start today in the big picture? Here's the hard truth. Every day you delay, you're losing valuable time. Time for your investments to grow, for debt to decrease, and for your financial goals to come closer. Waiting until you're ready isn't a plan. It's a missed opportunity. So let me ask you this. How much longer are you willing to wait before you start? There's no magic formula. It's about making a commitment to yourself and taking that first step. Because here's what no one tells you. Every small action compounds over time, leading to a life that doesn't just happen to you, but one that you create. Starting today could mean retiring a decade earlier, buying that dream home, or simply enjoying life without financial stress. Now that you understand the importance of personal finance and have the roadmap to get started, let's dive deeper. You don't want to miss the next step, which is all about the power of compounding. the secret ingredient in building true wealth.